What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again with another Operation Trebuchet news update. This one's going to be a little bit more off the cuff than my regular news videos. I actually tried recording this last night very hastily, and just a lot of issues. For whatever reason, the upload quit processing at 95%. It wouldn't upload. And it doesn't really matter anyways, because I woke up this morning and found out that the dev branch for Operation Trebuchet and Operation Trebuchet First Contact updated with the Forerunner assets I was going to talk about last night. So this stuff was all announced last night. There was a very quick, very terrible looking announcement trailer, thanks in due part to Kenny. So this is a joint effort from Kenny. Hollywood's putting in effort. Vladimir, Donnie, Vespade, I think, is taking part. Nightovizard, and I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting somebody. I don't have the list in front of me of everybody that participated. A lot of people are putting effort into this, or have, and will be continuing to put effort into it going forward. So a lot of awesome stuff. With that being said, what we got here in regards to First Contact is we got Forerunner structures, and then we've got the Installation 04 map as part of the development build. So this is not the independent Installation 04, this is the actual development build. This is probably, in my opinion, the coolest structure right here. This is a tower Vladimir made, the signal structures from Halo Reach. And you've got the interior hallways and stuff for the ramps that go up here in the middle. On the sides, AI pathing works on these structures. It's just absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous, gorgeous assets here. And let's go ahead, let's throw this on at nighttime so you guys can see this stuff at night. That's probably where it shines the most, is this, all this luminosity, all these light emitters and stuff, and just awesome looking stuff. We'll wait a second for the signal emitters to go. So you can see these things are all over the Installation 04 map as they disappear off into the sky. So let's take a look at some of these assets. Now there is already more work in progress assets as far as Forerunner stuff goes, but let's take a look at what we do have. So we're going to go ahead, get rid of this. We don't want the Covenant. So we've got Forerunner structures. So we've got the Forerunner Activation Index base, which kind of hard to see here. If we get a little bit closer, you can see this is the key to activate the Halo ring. Then we've got a green key, which is the exact same thing, but I'm guessing these will come in different colors, so you'll probably have like maybe red or blue or something. I can't remember all the keys we see for different index activations or whatever. I'm not sure if every Halo's got a different color key. I've never really bothered to look into that, but it's pretty cool if you actually have this key on you and you find the hidden activator. There's actually a hidden activator that will activate the Halo installation map and will kill everything on the map. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. So anyways, we're going to check out some of the other stuff here. So we've got some barrier pieces here. So we've got corner pieces, straight pieces, very cool bridges. These actually, I'm pretty sure this is based off of like the cold storage bridge or something, maybe a little bit. I'm not positive though. I think cold storage had a bridge like that. We've got the bunker, which is a freaking death trap, but that's not really here nor there. We've got the ramps for those, which is a great set piece. If I turn this off, you can sink it in there, and it goes up quite high too, so you don't have to really worry about there being like an uneven amount of land or anything like that, so that's really great. We've got bunker wall, which is nice. They're a big walkway, so you can walk on top of this as well as actually having it set up as a wall. You've got a doorway. These doors are some of the coolest assets in the mod. Like literally in all of Optray. These are just so neat looking. Got the doorway for them. Hallway. A double-sized hallway. 90-degree corner for interior. These are all obviously interior pieces. You got a T-piece intersection. You got a 4-way intersection. 3-meter ramp. 6-meter ramp. Exterior piping brace, exterior pipe, end piece, pipe straight piece, pipe wall tower, pipe wall turn, pipe wall station, and then you've got the Forerunner tower, the base, and then the tower itself, which is an independent piece, which is actually great that these are two independent pieces. The only downside I found to this is that with the draw distance kind of being a little bit different for everybody, is that these towers actually seem to stay visible for longer than the bases, which makes sense because you'll be able to see them over hills and stuff like that. But there's a few instances where I've seen where the towers are just like floating off in the distance, so like you literally just see this from like far away where there's just a big gap under it. That's really the biggest downside I've seen so far. So that's all very cool stuff as far as that goes. We've also got some other changes and stuff to talk about. Real quick, I want to talk about the UNSC just very briefly. We've got a couple updates from the UNSC from the main mod here. So first of all, we have the Mark 5B armor and Mark 4 textures have both been updated. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at that stuff here. Let's click out of that. Get in here, go to our Spartan 2s, and we'll wait a second for it to load. Well, it's a Spartan 2, so it's going to take more than a few seconds, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got that guy, and let's go ahead and we've got that. Let's throw in a Spartan 3. So these are the... oh, where'd they go? These are new Spartan 3 textures, so a little bit better looking armors, I think. The visors look really good, especially this Mark 4 visor. I really like the new updated appearance for that. Definitely some improvements as far as the regular armor goes over what it was previously. Still not sure that I like it compared to like the current version, the Mark 5 or the Mark 6, which are fairly different. I mean, obviously the Mark 6 just looks significantly higher detail. It also appears taller, but that's because he's standing in a T-pose and it's still broken. And of course you got the Mark 5 here. So, I mean, the Mark 5 looks a little less maybe realistic as far as the coloring goes, but I definitely like it a little bit more. Still, with that being said, like I said, they did an awesome job. The visor looks really good, although I think, honestly, the one to beat is Oshin's Mark 6. It's just absolutely gorgeous. You know, and he did a really good job with that. But that aside, that's all awesome-looking stuff. We also got some renaming on the weapons going. The MA-37B and the MA-32B have been changed to the MA-40 and the MA-40A, which are the Halo Infinite assault rifles. So they're basically the MA-37s is what they are, but the black variants. The BR-45 was added, as was Forky's ODST armor. Now, I didn't see Forky's ODST armor, but I bet if we go to Special, it'll show up in there. I haven't actually checked Special. It is not in there. Well, let's see if we can find it real quick. I haven't actually had a chance to look at it. I'm kind of curious what Forky's ODST armor actually looks like. Pretty basic helmet. He's got directions on there for everybody so they know which way to go into combat here. That's good. It's nifty. A lot of X's. So go this far and then you stop. Can't go any further than that. So yeah, it's Forky's armor, so pretty cool. Fairly basic, but that's not bad. But more importantly, what you guys actually care about is this BR-45, so let's check that out. Let's sort this by mod, so it's a little bit easier to find. Go up to the top. So of course we've got the BR-55 that's currently in, just for a little measure of comparison. So this is the current BR-55 that's in the mod, and then this is the BR-45. So the BR-45B in this case is the battle rifle from an ODST story, which is a Halo fan project, which I haven't actually heard anything of. I think it may have gotten canceled, but it's actually a really cool looking rifle. One of the better looking assets from that mod, I think. It seems to work with all scopes, and actually looks really nice with all these scopes. Even these larger scopes, like this AMS sight, looks really awesome on there. The Optray scopes all look pretty decent. So, yeah, cool stuff. Let's go ahead, check it out. Now, it was pretty broken this morning when I went to use it. It was shooting pretty low from the rifles, but we'll pop it out. We'll take a look at it, see what it looks like here for you guys. Got a bit of an error there, so you can see, here's the rifle in first person. Ammo counter works. It is a full auto weapon. Custom reloads are in based off the other battle rifle. So pushing it up takes it from full auto to single shot. And you can see the muzzle flashes all over the place. So yeah, just full auto and single shot in the case of this weapon, but it's actually a pretty awesome weapons platform. I definitely dig this thing. I haven't really tested the accuracy out, but from a aesthetics standpoint, it's actually a really sleek looking weapon. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. Now, where is that door? Over here. Alright, so I'm going to show this door off, and then we're going to switch over to some screenshots here. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about that stuff, because like I said, this is going to be kind of a little bit of a lazy edited video, because I want to try and get it out quickly here, and I'm so far behind. So, really awesome door. These doors are lockable via script, so I don't have the script with me here. It will be available on my mod list, and you can use that script to, you basically put it into the initiation thing for the door, and when you go to initiate it, it will lock this. It turns the door red, and it takes away the ability to open door through the scroll wheel. So, pretty cool stuff. And of course we have the tower, so I'm going to just run over there, I guess, real fast and show that off to you guys. A little bit of a hike there, unfortunately, from where I was showing off these other assets, but not too far away, so we'll make the run over there and check it out. I mean, obviously you guys have probably all seen this at this point, I would imagine. This is, like I said, the Halo Reach variant, so this is from the Installation 04 Firefight map. At least that's the basis for it. So, running up in here, nice looking model. Kind of tell it's armor during the day, but during night, this thing barely, if at all, looks like it's in armor. Yeah, it's so cool, though. I love this. Oh, man, look at those God rays coming down, and that big spinning thing. I don't know what that actually does. I'm assuming that's got something to do with the mechanism that actually launches the signals, but who knows? Sure, somebody does, but not me. Yeah, anyways, cool stuff. I'm very excited about this. I love these assets here. So I guess the dev team has been working on these for about 7 or 8 months in secret, on and off. And this is, once again, available now on the dev release. This was just announced last night, so this is all a surprise. So if you guys haven't seen this or heard of it until now, that's why. So once again, available on the dev release, which you guys can find, once again, in my mod list if you go to the information section below. Alternatively, it's pinned in the Operation Trebuchet Discord, and if I think about it, I'll maybe put a link in the description below in the comments or something. At any rate, guys, let's go ahead. Let's switch over to those previously mentioned screenshots. So I'm going to just go ahead and switch this to display capture here. So I've got a few different things to show off. So first off, we have this piece of concept art from Halo Wars. So this is obviously official 343 Microsoft concept art. You see a bunch of Forerunner, I guess it's kind of appropriate, Forerunner floors. Stuff here. We've got like this end piece here, and you've got like an intersection or whatever, and then you've got like a straight piece, an angled or curved piece, a corner piece, and then you've got like a transition and energy bridge, and then you've got markings for these. So there's actually 4 of these done. So you've got this one, this one, this one, which are all marked off. These are all being worked on by Hollywood here. So if I go back in and I go over here, you can see Hollywood's actually already started these. So pretty cool stuff. I mean, these are really basic assets, but once again, more great modular pieces. These will make for good outdoor pieces for the Installation 04 map. You can see these a lot in Halo Wars and outdoors areas where they're merged into the ground and stuff like that. These are, in theory, pretty basic pieces to make too, so hopefully they shouldn't take much more than this and need really any changes for the collision or anything like that. Once he just gets it in and ready to go, these things should be ready to basically texture, which should all be a pretty quick process in theory. So backing out once again, we have some more stuff to show off if I can find it. What's okay, here it is. Okay, so then we've also got some stuff being worked on by Hollywood, and I believe this is also being worked on by Braz, who's the project lead for the Forerunner stuff. Has been working on a number of things. So here we have the Sentinel gun broken apart into different pieces with its, like, not sure if that's supposed to be the scope for it or what, but the eyepiece and all this other stuff broken apart from it. And yeah, just a pretty basic model. If we go over to the next picture, you can see the whole gun completed. You know, once again, this is pretty early on. The model looks like it's getting pretty near completion, but still needs a little bit of work. Still needs texture, still needs config work, so still probably a ways out before we see this. Then we've got ourselves a Sentinel here. So with the Sentinel, same stage as the Sentinel gun and the next Sentinel, which is to say, model's looking really good, still needs texture, still needs config work, still needs a lot of stuff. I did ask them how they plan to implement the Sentinels, as if they were going to be drones or something else. That's still up in the air. It's possible they could be drones. It could also be possible that they will be invisible AI. So a few different options kind of going on there with regards to that. Besides that, cool looking unit, but not much else to say. And then of course the Enforcer, which is a big vehicle eating Sentinel. Really looking forward to seeing this one, because I mean it's already going to be enough of a challenge to get like a regular Sentinel up in the air, floating around looking relatively natural for a Sentinel, but to also do that with something of this size and capacity is going to be really interesting. I'm really more curious how the Optrade devs are going to approach this, more so than I am actually interested in seeing it in the game. That's where my personal interest for them this comes from, is from the development standpoint of that. So that's all pretty cool stuff there. Hollywood's also got a couple other things which I was showing off. I didn't see these actually in development, but we've got... Oh, we got a page that's not loading. Let's try that again. Alright, that one's going to fight me here. We'll give it a second to load up. Maybe this one will load. Alright, so here we've got a bandaged bomb of some kind. Now, I can't remember exactly what this is from, but I'm assuming because it's a bandaged bomb, it's presumably from Halo Wars 2. I just don't remember specifically what this actually is. So, not really much to say about it. It's an interesting piece, that's for sure, but really that's all I can say. So, swinging over here, the other thing is that Hollywood is going to be approaching the Ghost as one of his objectives to complete and model. So Hollywood's basically taking the same idea I had, which is to take a tank and basically make the Ghost the top of the tank turret, while making the base of the tank pretty much able to go over any terrain and be invisible and everything, and presumably invincible, so the turret's the only thing that can be hurt. This is a very, very long ways off from getting completed, obviously. It's literally just the one gun turret from the Ghost, so pretty neat nonetheless, but not much else to say about that. So that is, I believe, everything I had to show off to you guys today. Yeah, I mean, I was shared. It sounds like Hollywood's going to be doing a variant of the Wraith, but nothing really interesting to show off as far as that goes. So, guys, this was part 2 of the Operation Trebuchet news update this week, guys. A lot of big stuff today, or actually the past 2 days. Just, it's been nuts. It's absolutely nuts for Operation Trebuchet, and then we've got more big Halo news coming this this week and stuff in just a few more days. I'm super stoked. Just, yeah, get my fix, you know, guys. But no, all joking aside, I really want to know what you guys are most excited about from this Forerunner stuff. If you guys haven't responded yet and you haven't watched my other video, check that out. Check out all the other dev assets that got released. Let me know what you guys are most excited about from the other dev assets and what you guys are looking forward to seeing the most in the future. Alright guys, that is everything I have for you today. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.